So we are 16 games into our season with Bromley in League 2, and we are leaving. We are leaving as we continue this journey, man. We leave Bromley in third place, won 9, drew 2, lost 5. For a team who is expected to avoid relegation best we can, it's not a bad spot. We also managed to get to the third round of the Carabao Cup before getting beat by Aston Villa, where we actually did really well. And we got knocked out in the Papa John's. We got knocked out in the southern section, but we didn't really put any effort into that. We leave them in a very strong position. You can see here, we managed to beat Notts County and MK Dons in the EFL Cup. We've done very well in the league. We in a very solid place. Third place in League 2. Financially, we're still in positives, obviously after taking over when they were very, very much in a struggle. We've left this club in a very, very strong position. The only sign we made after the last episode was Josh Adam came in as a on Gaunch, and that's the only position Newcastle wanted playing, but he's looked fairly decent, to be fair, since he's came in. But we have stuck with this formation we've been playing, but an offer has come in. Sheffield Wednesday approached us. We didn't approach them. They invited us for an interview. So we are leaving to go to League 1. They are struggling, battling relegation in League 1 after 17 games. And I feel like this is the type of club jump we cannot turn down in a journeyman. To go from Cheshunt to Bromley to Sheffield Wednesday, it just makes sense. And again, it's one division rise. Instead of these unrealistic 2 or 3 division jumps I just haven't appreciated when we've been offered some jobs, I've just said no because it just didn't feel realistic. This one I think will be a good one. So let's take the job and say exactly what position Sheffield Wednesday are in. Okay, so here we are, Sheffield Wednesday, day one. Day one, we are expected to finish mid-table. Obviously, we're starting off down in 20th place. If we're going to the schedule side of things, they have just won, beaten Shrewsbury. So maybe they're on the rebound now, but they had a very poor season apart from that. So we can understand why they ended up sacking their manager and coming to Mr. Bram Ellison to fix things, shall we say. Let's have a look at the squad, shall we, and see what position this squad is in. Now, funnily enough, on loan from Huddersfield, they have this goalkeeper. This is a goalkeeper we were trying to sign in the summer for Bromley, and he rejected us to go to Huddersfield. He's ended up actually just dropping down and playing on loan at Sheffield Wednesday. But I actually wanted him in League 2 at Bromley. So maybe a positive, maybe a sign. Maybe a sign. They have some older players here. Hennigan, been at the club a few years now. Working our way down, just seeing who else got. They've got Liam Palmer, they've got Sam Byram, former Norwich fullback, a decent player. Will Volks here in central midfield, 33 years old. They've got this guy here. Sorry, this one here. Bashuri. He's not happy at the minute, but he is a very talented player. Former Manchester City youngster, been at the club since 2020. 25 years old now. Valued between 6 million and 7.6 million. So hopefully this club has a good bit of money. Mattia Vidra, former Burnley Derby County player. 34 years old now. Contracted for the rest of this season. Now I can see wage-wise they are spending some money. 14k on Vidra, Bashuri's on 12.5, Volks is on 11.75, Iofre on 11.75 as well. A decent fullback, 31 years old though now, contracted for a couple of years as well. They're on some big money. There's some players with some big money here. I'm assuming. Okay, we are spending 158,000 a week on wages. We must be one of the biggest spenders in the league, are we? We must be. Stats, team detailed, all the way to the bottom. Salary per annum. We have the third highest salary per annum in the division. And we're 20th. 158,000 getting spent. We have 1.7 million in the bank. We are shipping money each month though. And we've lost 2.6 so far this season. Lost 1.8 last season. Projection says we're going to end on minus 7 million this season with minus 22, minus 36. That is some insane That's some insane loss. We do have debt, 53 million left, and we spend 325k. That's 3.6 million a season. 3.6 million a season just to cover the debt. I think we have taken a bloody interesting job. We have taken over a club here who has some talent, has some very high earners. Dobson's on 8.6 to 9.6 million value. Bashiri, Dobson, let's have a look at him, shall we? Wow, work rate, teamwork, just looks and talent. 29 years old. But we are shipping money. We are shipping money. Some things need to change. Some things need to change. I would assume they've got some good talent in the youth team. Sheffield Wednesday do have a big academy. A decent winger here. Nothing standing out though. We've got a fullback here. Did come through the academy. Again, he's not bad. Nothing massively standing out. He's already 19. But he's not bad. Do we have to rely on some of these? And do we have to sell some of these big earners? We are only in November, so that is a possibility. But this club has a few issues. We've got a very, very expensive squad. We've got a club riddled with debt. We've got a club spending the third highest in the league, and we're currently 20th in the league. So players are not performing to their standards. This is a big job. This is the type of job I like. Coming into this, fixing Sheffield Wednesday, I hope, is going to be a challenge which I am willing to accept. Thank you for watching. Tune in the next episode where we will be ending this season before we start the next one on Twitch. Hopefully you are going to enjoy it. Thank you for watching. I've been Paul, and I'll see you next time.